It's strange. Can you believe this used to be the guest house? I know. Back then I used to complain that the rooms were too small. Now this little place is all we've got. And somehow it already feels like home. I still wake up expecting to see my old bedroom. Then I remember everything. 3 months ago we had chefs preparing breakfast, housekeepers ironing our clothes, drivers waiting outside with the cars.
Now we're making sandwiches before catching a staff bus. There's nothing wrong with honest work.
I'm not ashamed of working, I'm still trying to understand how life changed so quickly. Life doesn't ask for permission before it changes, it simply does. You sound exactly like Daddy, maybe because he said it so many times. I wish he'd seen this. Seen what? Us. Learning how ordinary people actually live. Learning to cook, to budget, to wash our own clothes, to appreciate every naira. Maybe that's one lesson he wanted us to learn eventually. I miss him. Every single day. Me too. Every morning I still reach for my phone, expect to think I hear his ringtone. And after asking if we'd eaten, he'd remind us to stop arguing. Especially you. Me, you were the stubborn one. I was never stubborn. I was always right. See? That's exactly what I mean. You were the stubborn one. Do you ever get angry? Every day. At Uncle Michael? At everyone. At the lies. At the betrayal. At whoever made Daddy's last month so difficult. But anger won't pay our bills, it won't bring him back. Sometimes I want to walk into that office and tell everyone who we really are. And what would change? They'll still believe the story they've been told. Not yet. Our time will come. Do you really believe that? I have to. Daddy didn't build the Anderson Group with this honesty. Somewhere there's proof, someone knows the truth, and one day it will come to light. Until then, we keep working. We keep surviving, one day at a time. Turkey sandwich, your favorite. You remembered. Of course. No matter what changes, you're still my little sister. By 6 minutes. 6 minutes is still older. Ready? Ready. For the first time in their lives, the daughters of Richard Anderson stepped out of their home not as billionaire heiresses surrounded by privilege, but as ordinary employees, carrying lunch bags, chasing buses, and determined to rebuild the lives that had been stolen from them.
This story was written and created by Moments with Aricha.
Let's do it. Here we are. Perfect. Let's make an impression. We will. Here we are. That's Frances and Annie Anderson.
Mr. Richard Anderson's daughters?
The same.
It's hard to believe their father built this company from nothing. Now they're working here like everyone else. Life can change overnight.
Good morning. You're both on time. That's appreciated.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Frances, these acquisition files were poorly arranged. I need every document sorted alphabetically, indexed, and delivered to my desk before noon.
Yes, ma'am. I'll take care of it immediately.
Accuracy matters here. One mistake could cost the company millions.
Understood, ma'am.
Annie, finance is waiting for these documents. Take them upstairs, obtain signatures from every department head, then bring the completed copies back to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. And one more thing. Inside this office, I don't care who anyone's parents were. Everyone earns their place through performance. Do your jobs well,
And we'll have no problems.
Yes, ma'am.
She once signed approval for charity donations worth millions.
Today, she's chasing signatures. Everything feels different now. Maybe, but we're still standing.
Dad dreamed we'd one day lead this company.
Then let's not give up on that dream. One day, we'll walk back into this office not as assistants, but as leaders.
This story was written and created by Moments with Aricha. Something's not right here. This clause is different. I need to check the originals. Power looks good on me. This is only the beginning. The board resolutions have been registered. The banks have updated the corporate mandates, and the Corporate Affairs Commission has acknowledged the changes. Excellent. You know, I've imagined sitting here for years. Power looks even better than I imagined. Don't get too comfortable, Gideon. Why? Everything's done. The chairman is dead. The shares are under my control. The board voted in my favor. The court accepted the succession documents. Even richer daughters walked away without put up a fight. Tell me, what's left? The law doesn't always end with the first judgment. Sometimes it begins there. You're worrying too much. Every document was professionally prepared. Every signature was authenticated. Every procedure was followed. No judge will reopen this case. I'm not talking about judges. I'm talking about truth. Truth has a way of surviving even the best paperwork. Truth doesn't run companies, control does. And right now, I control everything Richard Anderson spent 40 years building. Richard trusted very few people. He prepared for almost every possibility. You knew that. None of them matter anymore. Frances and Annie are no longer shareholders. They're ordinary employees now. Within a few months, everyone will forget they were ever heirs. Don't underestimate them. People who've lost everything have nothing left to fear. And those are usually the most dangerous people. They're grieving daughters, not warriors. By the time they realize what happened, this empire will be impossible to take back. Drink? No. Go on. I've practiced law for over 30 years. I've seen powerful men celebrate too early. Every single one believed they had buried the truth forever. None of them succeeded. Then here's to making history. I sincerely hope for your sake that you're right.
No, something isn't right. Mr. Richard Anderson planned everything. He was meticulous. Every contract, every acquisition, every family document. Nothing was ever left to chance. He adored those girls. He spent his entire life building this empire for them. Why would he suddenly leave everything to Gideon? It doesn't fit. Unless there's something everyone overlooked, or something someone wanted buried. Estate records, shareholder file, corporate resolutions. No, not these. Family trusts, board resolutions, property deeds, still nothing. Estate records, shareholder files, corporate resolutions. No, not these. If the answers exist, they'll be in the old archives. They'll be in the old archives. Here we go. Wait, this cabinet wasn't listed during the estate audit. A private archive? Private estate records. Why wasn't this submitted to probate? These aren't company documents, they're personal records. An engagement certificate, hospital correspondence, letters from a family solicitor, marriage records, Gideon's mother. She was legally married to another man before Gideon was born. Then why was Richard Anderson declared Gideon's father? Request for amendment of paternity records. Amendment? Who requested this? DNA laboratory requests? No 0.0% paternity. Mr. Anderson was never Gideon's father? A legal opinion. It warns that altering these records would constitute fraud. Someone ignored the warning. I have to connect the evidence. The marriage records, the hospital reports, the correspondence, the legal opinion, everything manipulated Richard Anderson's estate using a false claim of paternity. Oh, Mr. Anderson, your daughters were robbed, and Gideon was never legally entitled to your inheritance. I have to get these documents to the sisters before Gideon finds out they've been discovered.
The truth had survived for years, hidden beneath dust and silence. But every lie has an expiration date, and the empire built on deception was about to collapse.
Target is moving. She's leaving the archive wing. Keep your distance. Mr. Gideon's orders were clear. No contact. Just watch her. She's being careful. Almost like she knows someone is watching. She's smarter than the others. That's exactly why we're here. Do you really think she found something? If Mr. Gideon assigned surveillance personally, then she knows more than she should. Shouldn't we report now? Control, this is Alpha 1. Target has exited the storage department, proceeding toward the east corridor. Copy that. Maintain surveillance. Do not approach unless she walks past another security camera. She's carrying that same handbag again. Whatever she's hiding is probably inside. You think it's evidence? I don't know. But Gideon doesn't spend money following innocent people.
This story was written and created by Moments with Aricha.
I can't believe this. Why are they like this? Oh, look at them, so pathetic.
What a joke. Well, look who's here. I thought they disappeared with their father's fortune. Don't make eye contact. Come on, before they ask us to pay their bill. Those were the same people who called us family.
No, Annie, they weren't loyal to us. They were loyal to our lifestyle.
Don't cry over people who only knew us when life was easy. One day they'll realize they lost friends. Success attracts many faces. Failure removes every mask. The people who leave when you have nothing were never walking with you. They were walking with your wealth.
This wasn't left like this. Someone has been inside my archives. Someone touched these records. That's impossible. The archive is restricted. Only you, me, and a handful of trusted employees have access. Don't tell me what's impossible. Someone got in. Someone searched these files. And someone may have copied them. No alarms were triggered. No security reports were filed. Perhaps one of the staff mispasted. Enough! This isn't a mistake. This was deliberate. Whoever did this knew exactly what they were looking for. If the inheritance records have been compromised, we have a serious problem. A problem? No, a disaster. Those documents must never leave this building, not under any circumstances. I'll question every employee with archive access, review the security footage, audit every file movement. We'll find whoever did this. You'd better. Because if those documents reach the wrong hands, everything we've built, everything we've hidden, will collapse overnight.
This story was written and created by Moments with Aricha.
I have to get this copied now.
If they erase the originals, they'll never erase the truth. One copy stays with me. The other disappears where no one will ever find it. No matter what they do, this evidence survives. You can bury the truth, but you can't kill it. One copy is my insurance. If they come for these files, they'll already be too late. I have to get this out of here.
Wait, miss.
Is something wrong?
Those files you were carrying, don't let anyone know you have them.
How do you know about them?
I've guarded this company for over 30 years. I've watched honest people disappear and corrupt people get promoted. Whatever you've discovered, it's bigger than you think.
Are you saying my life is in danger?
I'm saying, trust no one inside that building. People have lost their jobs, their reputations, even their lives for knowing far less than you do.
Why are you helping me?
Because someone once tried to warn me, and I didn't listen. Don't make the same mistake.
Thank you, I won't forget this.
She's carrying something. Let's follow her. Boss wants to know everything.
Who are these people?